So I really wanted to get out a video this week. So I put together a little thing where we are on the staircase. And as you'll see, I took this video before and then we had some delays. And speaking of delays, I'm also going to show you a little project that turned into two bigger projects. And it's really project scope creep here. Please watch to the end and we'll give you a couple little previews of the ongoing projects. They are part of the staircase. So, one of the videos that we have in the pipeline for the channel is the next step on the staircase. Now, if you follow our channel or subscribers, and if you're not, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us. But if you follow the channel, or maybe you've just seen a couple of our staircase videos, then you know that this has been an ongoing process. And now we're getting to a really exciting point in this particular project where we're actually beginning to restore the staircase to its original beauty. What I want to do is I kind of want to walk through this. This is be sort of a short preview of what we're doing. The first real step in this is to replace the stair treads. The stair treads do not go all the way to the trim. This should be recessed in the trim, but it's not. As a result, if we were to take off the tread and then recess it back into the trim where it's supposed to be, then it would be not extend far enough out here, and the balusters, because they have a notch for them, the balusters would be too far in and wouldn't fit where the newel post goes, which is here. Will go, I believe it's right here. So the balusters, which slide in like this, so here's one of the balusters that I've just set into the notch, so that you can see how the notch here is directly in line with the other notches, and this is where the balusters will go. Well, it also has to be in line directly with where the handrail ends up. Again, if we were to take this tread up and move it back, and it looks like it probably would go back about 1.5 inches to 2 inches, then these notches would also move back, and then they wouldn't be here flush with there. There's going to be a trim piece along here that holds it in, and another trim piece underneath that goes there. We have to, it turns out, replace these treads. They're not long enough for the reason I just explained. So this board along the wall and what's remaining of the studs, these are demonstrate the location of the wall. There was a slight jog in the wall here at the bottom of the stairs, but if we use what we're using to hold this temporary handrail, this stud, and you follow this board along, you'll see that it comes right along against the side of the staircase. And in fact, things were just sliced off right along the side here. Another thing we need to do is patch and fill these holes. Unfortunately, these were created in the stringer here. Here you can see the gap in where the stair tread is from the trim and needs to go back in the trim. So why did the trim not match up properly with the treads? Well, I will try and show you this. You may be able to see that the wall here on this floor is not plumb with the wall upstairs. Try this. So if you notice, the wall goes in here. To view. difficult to see up there, but you can see that the exterior wall there, the brick, bows out. And see, it's closer to, there's a sill plate type of a piece of wood that's running on top of a brick wall at the second floor. But here, the wood extends maybe 2 inches past the brick, and then it returns to over the brick. So this section of the brick, of the brick wall is bowed out, and since the plaster is sucked into the brick, when wet plaster is applied to the brick, as that wall moved, the plaster moved with it. And it delaminated up there at that, right at that sill plate. But this wall is structurally sound, and the plaster is well stuck to the wall. So while it needs some, maybe a skim coat, the plaster itself is not delaminating or becoming blown out, as they say in the UK. But it's starting to warm up out here today, and I've been doing some things. I have these screens that I'm cleaning off for upstairs. Do you hear the air conditioner running? Well, it is. It's running because it's a really hot day here, and so I have the air running on the downstairs. One of my other projects here today is to clean up some of the ivy that's growing up along the wall, because I want to get this done. It's 10 o'clock and it's already really, really hot and somewhat humid. So I want to get some of this outdoor work done early, and then go upstairs and do some of the other projects that I need to do up in the warmer parts of the house. So I try and balance out the hot versus cool stuff when I can. So I'm going to be moving some of my coats and things upstairs, and need to make room in this clothes press for the summer clothes and the things that I might be wearing this particular trip. Now, it's really not a closet, it's what they call a clothes press, and they call it that because, I guess because the clothes hang this way rather than along there. You can't store nearly as many clothes in this. It's not deep enough to store them on their side, if you will. So it goes this way. Well, this closet was really full of stuff. I had big winter coats and things like that there. So I'm going to take these coats and jackets that I'm using in the winter time, and I think I have 5 or 6 different coats, raincoats and so forth, and that's why I'm upstairs cleaning out the clothes press up there. Well, since I'm cleaning out the clothes press upstairs and getting these closets ready to put clothes in them, it's really hot up there. It's hot all the time. So now I've come up with another project. I'm going to clean up the screen for one of the bedrooms there, so I can open there, and hopefully I'll be able to get some airflow going upstairs and keep that cool while I do things like clean that clothes press. So that's why I'm coming down here to the bedroom where it is cool. I have an air conditioner here, and I can keep this room pretty cool. These new treads and risers are being custom built with the help of the Smith Family Workshops in Neff, Ohio. And while they're working on that, we are working on the handrail and the balusters. We also have a process for cleaning up the balusters. And the process is, first we use warm soapy water, just cleaning off all the dust and refreshing them and getting them ready to restore the shellac finish.